Annie, why'd you do it, Annie? Why? That's my country, George. Savannah.
You every day without crying. It's really hard to come back. And
yes, that's me.
To hold it together, and I promise I will. It's almost too much.
Oh my
like,
God,
to do the job, I gotta
Master.
Keep.
That's my daughter.
But I'm happy to.
This is Nancy Guthrie reporting live.
2 minutes of filling in for Chanel Johnson.
That's my goddamn daughter.
Breaking composure, explaining how the Today
Show don't cry
for
for me, Argentina.
From the agony of not knowing what happened to her mother.
I cry every morning on the way to work, and I cry every morning.
No, you don't. You lie, Savannah. You lie.
Savannah is still begging any potential witness to come forward.
That's you. Oh no, Chris, no.
And we can make an arrest.
Hello.
Prolonged is we do rely on labs for
Pima County.
Look, nobody wants to arrest the wrong person.
Which someone they know. Thank you for having me. I didn't really mean it over.
Anyway. Welcome, Ellie. But first. Hey, where? Hello, it's Chris McDonough. Hey, welcome, Dame Celestine. You get a medal. That's right, Dame Celestine. Queen of the Stars gets a medal. What the L gets a medal. Dame Celestine again gets a medal. White Rabbit is here. She gets a medal. Dame Sophia, Queen of Wisdom, gets a medal. And a black glove. In a black glove, Dame Antis, Queen of the Mountain Garden, she gets a medal. That's right. Mantra gets a medal. Welcome, Mantra. Yeah, you know who Chris McDonough is. Everybody gets a medal. That's right. As long as you find a black glove near a crime scene, you get a medal. All right. Let's go, Fruit Loop. You thought we done with the Schmucks and Shills. We ain't done with the Schmucks and Shills, yeah. Just when you thought you were out. They suck you right back on in again, don't they? They suck you right back on in. Oh, no, White Rabbit. Not the French stuff again. You know I don't know French. I could talk jive turkey to you. You probably wouldn't understand jive turkey. Yeah, well, you probably would understand jive turkey. All right. What are we doing? Welcome, everybody. It's Sunday. Hello, loves. It's an early Sunday. Maybe we do a late show, but then I usually fall asleep. And I run out of Moroccan tangerine dream. Something like that. Mrs. John sneaks in. Hal, your fish and chips and that malt vinegar. Yeah, you think you're funny. Yeah, you think you're funny with that malt vinegar. I don't think it's very funny. Do you? It's okay, stewardess. I talk jive. Right. That's right. I talk jive, man. No notification. I post something. It says, come. And then I don't do it live for like 10 minutes, and then you still don't get a notification. Mrs. John, what's wrong with your bell? Well, I know what's wrong with it. It's an English bell. That's why it doesn't work. You have to get a real bell. Not some cheap 18th century Victorian knockoff bell. A real one. I know we are on the same wavelength most of the time. Because I'm the magician, see? The master. Did you not see this? You forgot this. Don't forget that. Master Nature, when are you going to get the holy grail number 2 for the garden? When are you getting the holy grail number 2? I know, the likes are hard to come by, Mrs. John. Nobody likes me. Nobody likes this asshole. Welcome, Terry Lynn. Slipknot! Oh, yes, we have to do that. StreamYard, right? That's the ticket. StreamYard, $95 for the premium. I think it's like $100 for like premium shit. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm fucking doing on there. Welcome, Jason Connors. Whatever. You don't control me. Whatever. Ha! Here we go. You like the Queen of Spades? You like her behind the glass, don't you? You like the Queen of Spades behind the glass, don't you? Look at her. Look at her all wrinkly. Big break. Oh, who's this guy? Oh, it's the same guy. What is going on with that? I don't know. What did you post, Jason? Did you post something bad? Quick break. Oh, I'm not going to keep eating a dog. I'm going to keep eating a cream cutter. All right, talk to me soon. Whatever you say. Whose skull? Oh, I don't know whose skull is. Whose skull? Skull and crossbones? There you go. I'll put you in some weird stuff. Some weird light going on there. Call out to your dead relatives. Maybe their face will come through. Maybe not. Hello. Can you see my face? My name is Nancy Guthrie. Skull Marcher. Oh, hello. What? Then why are you Jason Canasta from the Bronx? Skull Marcher? But then who's Jason Canasta from the Bronx? Who's the pussy? I don't know. Can you narrow it down for me? All right. Quick break. Oh, we're having fun today on a Sunday. It's nice out, guys. We should all be outside. Screw you two. Screw you two. the ready. Pen at the ready. All I have to do is move it around just like this. All right, now you can talk again. Oh, did I show mad love? Where to start? Schmucks or Shills? I don't know. Take your pick. Or the Mutt. Or Guthrie. Or Dwarves. Or Dwarves. Or this. Or this. Maddie, what are you doing? Maddie Mogan. What are you doing here, Maddie? Maddie, what are you doing here? I don't know what you're doing to Thing 42 here. What are you doing?
Oh, you fucking liar! You fucking manipulator!
What are you doing, Maddie Mogan? What are you doing? What? Why? Why? What is this? I don't know. Thing 42, that's her. That's right, we poured some... Look, Maddie Mogan is waterboarding her. She's pouring White Claw down her throat. Waterboarding. That's what that is. And Xana's like, fuck, I'm just watching my phone. Do whatever you gotta do. I guess.
Don't wear that outfit again.
Yeah, see? Then she comes into the room. She started, right, this is her costume, right? Thing 2. But the costume broke or some bullshit. And this is Morton, so yeah, this is Halloween. Yeah, and then she does this pose. Sticks out her big fucking mouth, which is creepy. She got a big mouth, guys. She's creepy, by the way. Yeah, I know she's in a blue wig. But she is Goonie Goo Goo. Goonie Goo Goo. Bigfoot. Uncle Gus. The kids. The barbecue. The bitch can't walk a flight of steps, Gus. All right, remember? All right, well, come back anytime, Skull, and or Jason Canasta from the Bronx. My name's Jason Canasta. I'm from the Bronx. Where the fuck are you from? we should do that. Yeah. You think you're a fucking tough guy? Well, my name's Jason Canasta, and I'm from the fucking Bronx. All right. All right, never mind. Let's carry on. That is not the real Hunter Johnson. That is a fake, phony Hunter Johnson. I told you this before. That is not the real Hunter Johnson. By the way.
I've seen a lot in my 81 years.
Fucks, I'm sure you have. I'm sure you've seen a lot in your 81 years, you schmuck. This is not the same Hunter Johnson. This is not the same Hunter Johnson, guys.
50 other people in there not saying a word.
Nope.
Just us singing as loud as we could.
That is not the same Hunter Johnson, guys. Look at this guy.
Some of my other favorite memories that...
And I wanna show you something though when he walks out on stage. We'll get there. He walks out on stage. I know it's crazy. But this is not the real Hunter Johnson. Hang on. I'm looking at how tall is this character? I mean, Is he that tall? I don't know, guys.
Hello. My name's Hunter Johnson.
That is not the same guy.
Me and Ethan became best friends over the last year and a half.
That's not the same guy.
We spent the U of I.
Same facial structure. Don't get me wrong.
Since
very similar.
We became such good friends, I feel honored and privileged to even be able to share who he was to everyone here.
Okay. Right. Anyway, well, we've done that before. That is the unknown Hunter Johnson. Right? Right. Because then we have, Hunter Johnson with Kaylee. Who's that? I have no idea who she was. Right? No idea. Come on, where is it? Yeah. Right? So let's check. Well, now remember, the audio is out of sync on this. Yes, it is. But where are we? Come on now. Where are we? We're getting there. Oh, yeah, back up. Okay, so the audio is out of sync here. But this is Hunter Johnson from the summer, right?
Okay, would you mind going and getting somebody who's placed this? Oh, she is?
Yeah, she's at the front door.
Do you want to send her up back here?
That's Hunter
We're not
Johnson.
the front door, no one can. Yep, thanks, man.
The audio is out of sync, guys. That's Hunter Johnson, guys.
Yeah, I took one look at that speaker. I said,
Yeah, the audio is out of sync.
the way I on the ball, but because they...
Kaylee comes out. See?
Perfect.
That's Hunter Johnson, guys.
I assume noise.
Noise, yeah.
Yeah.
Right? That's Hunter Johnson, right? We'll see. Anything better?
Yeah.
No, nothing against having a party.
Notice he doesn't have black hair. He has reddish
I assume noise.
brown. He has red, brownish,
Nothing against
blonde hair. Kind of spiky if you want to
having a
spike
party.
it.
Once neighbors start calling in, then we have an issue.
Fair.
You go to school?
That's Hunter Johnson, right, guys? Sure. Remember this. Remember this. Remember.
If you sit down, push, and only a little poop comes out.
Oh, God. What are these fucking hats?
Donna's.
All right, on behalf of the families,
Me and Ethan became
And
best friends over the last.
That's your other Hunter Johnson.
half. We spent the U of I.
There you go.
And
That's the same guy, right?
Since we became such good friends,
Dark hair,
honored and privileged to even be able to share who he was.
dark eyes, small. That's the same Hunter Johnson, right? No, this guy has dark brown, black hair.
During the fall rush of last year.
Here's Johnny.
What rush looks like.
There you go.
You're coming in as a freshman and you're...
That's the same guy, right?
10 different fraternity houses. And
No.
talking to 100 different guys. Trying to understand all of them.
Anyway, we're not having that debate anymore. That Hunter Johnson has always been the anomaly. Always. That particular Hunter Johnson version at the memorial service, that is the anomaly, Hunter Johnson. All the other Hunter Johnson footage we see looks similar to, well, Hunter Johnson #1, right? Except for this Hunter Johnson. This particular version doesn't look like any of the other versions that we see of him at all. This is a totally different version of him. Completely different hair color. He looks much shorter than the Hunter Johnson #1. Yes, the face. Now keep in mind, the face has this weird look to it, and that's similar. Don't get me wrong. But this version of Hunter Johnson at the memorial service does not look like any of the other versions. Not even the older version of Hunter Johnson when he's doing that. They're doing that Good Morning America, whatever special that was for the Idaho 4. Yeah, with Emily. Even that version looks similar to Kaylee's version that we saw there with the noise complaint. Even that looks similar. This particular version, though, at the memorial, totally different version than those others. Absolutely. I don't know who this guy is. Every time I watch this, I'm like, he totally looks different from all the other Hunter Johnson versions I've ever seen, except this version. Why does he look so different in this version? He totally looks like a different person. Sort of. I mean, some of the facial features are similar. I'll give it that. But weird, huh? Welcome, CB. See, look. See? This version is different to me. That's a different version. Different hair, dark color. He's wearing all black, but whatever. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to go back there. We talked about that. Yeah, every time I watch that version, compare them to the other Hunter Johnson versions, I'm like, I still don't think that's the same fucking person. I really don't. Maybe it's his brother, or maybe it's somebody related to him. I don't know, but that does not look like Hunter Johnson that we see. No. Hunter Johnson in the other videos, he looks like he's about 6'2". He looks pretty tall. Now, the later version of Hunter, he looks like he's a meth victim there, but that he still looks like the original Hunter in Kaylee's noise complaint video. Not only that, he also looks similar into the second noise complaint video that he was at the house at the time. Remember that one? Where the roommates were not home, but Hunter Johnson was there. See? And so we get a good picture of him there too. And he looks similar to the first version and the older version. Doesn't look anything like the memorial version. Remember, Hunter Johnson's always at the house. He's always there. The guy's always there. Anyway, we already know. Yeah, even lighter hair. His hair is either like blondish brown, almost orangish, but spiky. I could see it being spiky driving by the crime scene, not black hair, not dark brown hair. No. This was different. This was a more light colored, sandy blondish, perhaps. Spiky-ish. Fuckers. You fucker. You motherfucker. Yeah, he doesn't know Kaylee. Remember, he said that too. He didn't know Kaylee at all. Even though he felt comfortable enough going to get her, in the house so she can go out to talk to the pigs. Didn't know her very well, though. Okay, yeah. Yeah, right, guys. Right. Same old fucking bullshit. Again, they all should have been arrested. We'll sort them out later. Alright. Quick break and then we're back to more thrills and chills and shills and schmucks. And schmucks. Can't forget the fuck. Where's my order? Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh. Yeah. Fuck you, Dylan. Anyway, that's from the four of us. Yeah. Oh, they speak. Gee, the dog must have ran out of the house. As the killer was killing Maddie and Kaylee, the dog must have run out of the house, started barking, and he barked for about a half an hour straight. And then, around 4:45 a.m. in the morning, the dog stops barking, and guess what? I guess somebody let it back in the house. Gee, who would do that? Master Nature, can I take a guess? Well, according to Dylan Mortensen, there should only be two people in the house. Dylan and the Hobbit. So, take your pick. Anyway, remember, I'll say this again and hope Dylan Mortensen and Bethany Funk happen upon this at some point in their life. You didn't give a shit about Murphy the dog. You didn't care about him at all. You didn't. It's like he never existed in your fairy tale world. Wrong. Yeah, well, we know about Hitler. Another bulbous creation made from the same polluted river. She was making money, CB, until they paused her account. Ugh. She was, I think it's over 100, what is it at? I think it's like $113,000 or something at this point, maybe more. It's a lot of money. if we're truly innocent in this thing, guys, I would expect to have a conversation, maybe that lasts, I don't know, 20 seconds maybe, that goes like this. Hey, what do you think we should do about Murphy? He might be outside right now. God, I don't know. Should we go outside and try to find him? No conversation like that exists. Right? Nothing. They don't talk about the dog at all. That's another giveaway here. They never mention Murphy in their texting or their dialogues with each other, as scant as they are. Nobody is concerned about this puppy who's 8 months old. Remember, the dog's 8 months old. He's a puppy. And the Hobbit and the Prime, again, oh, well, I guess he's just going to do what he's going to do. I mean, I guess that's their attitude. They certainly are not concerned about him. They don't talk about him. They don't text about him. They don't ask each other questions about the dog. Hey, what do you think we should do? Should we go out and find him? Because he might be outside barking for half an hour straight. Gee, maybe we should go and see if he's okay. Do they do that? No, they don't. They don't care. That's another giveaway here, if we didn't already know that. Remember, Murphy is one of the keys of the case. Whoever is controlling Murphy that evening and morning, they're a participant in the murders. And there's only so many possibilities you can go with that. One, Dylan Mortensen, and number two, Bethany Funk. Take your pick, because according to themselves, they were the only two people in that house, according to them. So I'm going to take their word for it. Hobbit and Prime, what did you do with the doggy? And I don't want to hear no bullshit answer, because I know you're lying to me. What did you do with Murphy? Hey, Victoria Gooch, did you ever ask Dylan Mortensen this question? What did you do with Murphy? Didn't you hear him barking for a half an hour right outside the house on the first floor? You didn't hear the dog barking? Going crazy? You didn't think to yourself, Dylan, or the Hobbit, you guys didn't think to yourself, gee, maybe I should go out the front door, which is only 2 feet from me, and see if Murphy's okay. He's really barking a lot. Okay. Nope. Never happened. Moscow Police Department. Inbred, bulbous fucking creations. How many times must we say this? The dog is one of the most crucial keys in this case. The dog is one of the most crucial keys. We already know this. And again and again and again, Moscow police have no explanation for the dog's behavior at all, except we hear some barking going on in the video camera, from the audio, from the video footage, whatever, blah, blah, blah. That's as far as they go in trying to explain Murphy's behavior that night. Why do they stop? Well, guess why they stop? Because who's ever in charge of Murphy that night is one of the murders, and they didn't want to go in that direction. They already know. Well, they are stupid, but I'm telling you, the dog, remember, 8-month-old puppy, running around the house, running around the murder rooms, just running around the house. Dylan and Bethany sit in the Hobbit's room, and they don't bother to check on the dog at all. So let's say they hear the dog come back inside. Do they bother to see if it's okay? No, they don't. They don't bother to see if Murphy's okay at all. At all. Not at all. That's something they forgot in their story making. They forgot Murphy. You can't forget Murphy. Murphy is a part of this reality that you just can't say, well, I don't know where he was. And then he comes back in like a good little boy and sits on Kaylee's bed and waits for the police to arrive. Yeah, that's what Moscow Police Department tried to make you think. That's what they tried to make you think happened with Murphy the dog. That's in all their documents. And not only that, it's also in their handwritten notes. Handwritten notes, too, which are extremely important. So, yeah, Murphy the dog. You just never know where the wind's going to take you on a given Sunday. You know what? Usually what happens is it takes us back to the same points over and over again because these points have never been explained. The keys to the case. I think we talked about six of them at this point. 6 keys to the case. Yeah. And we know what we're talking about. Okay. Yeah. Quick break, and then we're going to get into this schmucko again. I know it's an exercise in, patience and acceptance. Schmucko. Remember, this guy's double schmucko. Welcome, bubbly water. Hello. Good to see you. Good to see you, Bubbly. I think everybody knows Bubbly. If you don't know Bubbly, well, you have to check out her stuff for sure. Check out Hey, if you guys aren't familiar, I'm sure everybody here is familiar with Bubbly. But if you're not, you have to check out her stuff. Absolutely. She's one of the originals, by the way. I would consider Bubbly one of the originals, for sure. I think so. Hello, love. Hello. I hope you're doing well, love. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Bubbly's awesome. But Bubbly's like, hey, gotta say, Bubbly's an OG too. Bubbly's OG. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. All right, quick break, then we get on. We get on and celebrate. Get on to the muck. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, you're here for a reason. I want to show this first to you before we get into double schmucko. Yeah, that's right. Right. All right, this is from CrimeCon. This is the, but I guess I missed this, guys. I guess I missed this. Bear with me.
And I just want to point this out because this is something that just sailed right on over my head. And I wanted to point it out just so we know that this was, I guess this was part of a discussion here. I found this very interesting when I heard this. This sailed over my head. This is the mutt at CrimeCon. We're at CrimeCon. But listen to this. And again, it sailed over my head.
They wanted to do an Alfred Blade, and we were like, I rallied everyone. It's like, we ain't doing this.
I wish, and this is my own, we saw it in the Chris Watts case, and I
We're going to do an Alfred
do
Blade.
an Alfred Blade.
They want to give you a defective headlamp, right? We're talking murder where you're going to spend the rest of your life
to
in
do an
prison.
Alfred Blade. They wanted to do an Alfred Blade, and we were like, I rallied everyone. It's like, we ain't doing this.
I wish, and this is my own, we saw it in the Chris Watts case.
All right.
I like it, particularly in federal court. The judge will just say, tell me in your own words what
whole community say, oh, there's an investigator. That fits the nation that an
So
expert would say,
let's keep going.
That is the weapon that's missing. That fits the damage. And only the person who did this would know that, or an investigator.
Yeah.
But for Thompson to gaslight the whole community and say, oh, there's no way for us to know he's telling the truth. Like, you're lying to my face. I'm not the family you're going to get away with this. You lie to my face, and I literally told him multiple times, I will go to the meeting, and I will tell everyone what you did, and I will hold you accountable for it. So that's what I'm doing right now, talking. I told you, you have the right way to do it, and you can do it another way, and he did it the other way. So now I'm here saying, you gaslit everyone, you lied in our face. You could have got the truth. You were just lazy, or you had other motives. I think his true motives were he ran the risk of him saying, yeah, I stalked those girls 23 times. I did this, right in front of your faces. And you guys all look like idiots. I stalked him. I got right up there. I got in the house. And then he would have had to go tell the university every single time he did his documented now. This murder just went 23 times different stalking events. And now it's just going to just make us look super unsafe. And they're like, don't even talk to him. Zip it. We got enough. Put it to bed. If you got
All right. Hey, there you go, Steve. Steven. Steven. Yeah, possibly. That is true, Mantra. I found that interesting, like, wow, were they really going to offer that? I mean, that's wow. I wonder if what would have happened if that deal would have, maybe they would take the death penalty off the case. And then what do they say? Well, 20 years. You have to serve minimum 20 years. Yeah, you're right. That's an interesting. Anyway, that struck me. I'm like, an Alfred. So that's exactly what that is. You're saying you're not. Yeah, you're saying, well, it's possible the prosecution has evidence that could convict me of this crime, but I'm not admitting to anything. Right. That's interesting. Really is. With this kind of case, I find that very interesting that was even contemplated. But I could see it, though, because Thompson didn't have a case, and he knew it. Anyway, whatever. Keep your eyes and ears open for the words Blue Ridge. Wait, I'm not Blue Ridge. Hang on. Blue Ridge, Knives, Mountains, Valley, River. It can be two words together or separate. Just make notes. All right. Will do, love. Will do. Hey, CB. Wait a minute, CB. Wait a minute, CB. Wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, CB. Wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my God, Master Nature. All right, baby. All right, baby. All right. Yes, it was the boogeyman. All right. All right. That's right. It was the boogeyman, wasn't it? That's right, CB. How did you know that? That's correct. Oh, boy. I know that's your favorite movie. Stop crying. Stop crying.
Great. And say, if you need anything, just call me. I'll be glad to give you a hand, okay?
Ton of Coke. Come here. All right. And Sluggo. I couldn't remember Sluggo. Ton of Coke, Sluggo. That's his agent. I am the greatest. I will show you beautiful things that you forgot. Aladdin's treasure. I will show you Aladdin's treasure. The gateway. Oh, yes, the magician. Wait, the master. That's right. It doesn't matter. They're going to say it doesn't matter. All right, here we are. Here we are. double yucko.
What is it going to take for you to be convinced that somebody actually did it?
Yeah.
And
I think for me, I have always felt he was guilty, but that we just don't really know 100%. Not that we will ever know as a public 100% any of these things, but
no, we won't. Oh, guess what?
Really, what went down?
Do we have
to? This is what we're
we
looking
don't have to.
No,
of course not. But
let's say I walk into Frank's house, our producer here, guy, hardest working man in show business, right?
Frank's house.
I go over to his house.
Sergeant Zappa.
But I chop, Frank up, maybe his wife and kids, right?
Oh
I go back outside, or let's say go in. I go in, come out. They're all, deceased, right? Think about that.
Right.
Do they have to show exactly what did it? I mean, it helps, right? They were chopped up.
Nah, it wouldn't help at all.
But do I have to know the details of which one came first, which one came second?
Hey, do you have a dog?
Why was this room so messy, but this one wasn't? Oh, somebody resisted here.
Do you have a dog?
No.
Hey, do you have a dog?
Doesn't matter. All they have to prove
Oops.
is that the defendant, without legal permission or justification, after deliberation, basically knew what you're doing, aware of your conduct, thought about it, had that brief moment to deliberate of what you were doing, took the life of another person.
Oh, dear.
That's it. That's all they have to prove. And everyone gets wrapped around this axle of...
Yes, they have to prove more than that, my
we don't know
friend.
what happened first, and we don't know what this person was doing. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Who was the one that was there? Brian Koberger. How do we know that? His DNA was there, right? His car was leaving the scene. Coincidentally, his phone was...
Total MSM shill.
...was off during that little time period, where like 10 and, 2 a.m. or whatever, when he's driving back, right?
Yeah.
What are the odds? What are the odds? Oh, he just happened to purchase, his little K-bar, right? He just happened to purchase his K-bar, and guess what? He can't find the K-bar, right? Just what are the odds? He just couldn't find his K-bar laying around the house. That thing gets misplaced all the time. Oh, busy with the K-bar, right? Come on. But the K-bar sheath just happened to be under the body with his DNA on the little button.
And 4 brothers.
What are the odds?
And 4 brothers.
Like my K-bar.
What are the odds?
That I've had.
What are the odds?
Summer of 1988.
So yeah, so crime talk. MSM shill. I think we could safely say this guy's an MSM shill. He just completely followed the MSM narrative. He just gave you that narrative. That's what he believes. So yeah, this guy, I'm a defense attorney and I'm this and I'm that. 30 years, blah, 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 whatever. But he's still a shill. He just accepts everything that the prosecution said, accepts everything that the mainstream media narrative said, and that's what he's going with. That's all he's doing. So I don't know why he's having this change my mind, because I don't know what the point of this, it's like Charlie Kirk kind of bullshit here, what this guy is kind of doing. Charlie Kirk kind of bullshit. It changed my mind. Blah, blah, blah. That's stupid kind of nonsense. Yeah. What a schmuck. What a schmuck. Yeah, might be. Hard to see. Welcome, satire. Sorry, welcome, satire. This guy's very annoying. But, I mean, it's like I don't really want to keep going with him because he's going with the mainstream narrative. So, what else he got?
Fair fight, right? We're talking about people that pick on kids and abuse kids. You know, pick on somebody your own size. Like, have a fair fight, Brian Koberger. Do it when somebody's awake and they can defend themselves. And, you know, like I said, I think he's a little bitch, and he knew he couldn't win in a fair fight, so he had to get them while they were sleeping, for goodness sakes. And I think he did it for the sport of it. I think he thought
To see if he could get away
he
with
wanted
it.
to find out what that thrill was, right?
Sure. Of course.
He wanted to find out what that thrill was.
Yep.
He wanted to know
Sure.
what it felt like to kill somebody. Because he had studied all these people. You know, these serial killers. He studied all this.
Sure.
And he wanted to know.
He wanted to know what it was
there
like.
An adrenaline rush.
Yeah, sure.
You know, does he have nightmares afterwards?
I don't know.
He did it for the thrill of it.
Thrill of
to
it.
Figure out what was there.
What was
and
there?
The reality of it is, he sucks.
Oh, okay.
He sucks at it.
Yeah.
I mean, he succeeded in killing these 4 innocent people,
Uh-huh.
but he got himself caught. So he's not even good at it.
Oh.
He studied all these serial killers, and he couldn't figure out a way to get out of there without leaving his DNA, even though he tried. He failed.
Left a witness alive. Don't forget that. He left Dylan Mortensen alive, by the way. No reason. Don't forget Dylan. Yeah, I know. He's got to be the dumbest PhD student on the face of the planet. Dumbest. Yeah, I know. That's one of the arguments, one of the paradoxes here. How can a PhD student who studies all these people, how could he be so dumb and this and that to do this and that? Well, yeah, it doesn't make any sense, does it? No. But chuckleheads like this fail to appreciate the paradox in that they either fail to appreciate it, or, again, they just go with the mainstream media narrative, which is exactly what this guy is doing. I'm not sure what kind of defense attorney this guy is, but guess what? I probably wouldn't hire this guy as my defense attorney. I'm just saying. I would not hire him at all. Just saying. That's just me. Yeah, he wouldn't give me much confidence. He would not give me much confidence whatsoever, actually. Wait a minute. Man, you really like the prosecution, don't you? I don't think I'm going to hire you, buddy. Because I get the sneaking suspicion that at the very last moment when I'm going up to see the judge, you're going to try to fuck me in some fashion. Like, oh my God, man, you're looking at 5 to 10 years. And you're like thinking, wait a minute, what are you talking about? Yeah, man, it's really bad. You know, that kind of shit they pull at you. So, yeah, he's that kind of schmucko. He's a double schmucko. Yeah. Now, go try to find some fucking oil and shut your fucking mouth. Ain't that right, CB and Mantra? Shut up, find me some fucking oil, and get the fuck out of my face. You fucking schmuck. You know it's gonna run out one of these fucking days. Anyway, I am the greatest. You know it's gonna run out one of these days. You better get me some. Alright. Schmucko. Like this guy. Man, you really have a hard-on for the prosecution, don't you, buddy? He has a hard-on for the fucking state, and he has a hard-on for the mainstream media narrative, this guy. I don't get it. Why? Schmucko. I know why. Because you're a greedy schmucko. Yes.
say. I don't know what happened to my daughter. Ah, she turned on me, Gordon. My daughter turned on me. It's very sad. Oh, God. Annie. Massimo. Annie Massimo. Not Massimo. Not you. How dare you? Oh, my God. All right, here we are. Here we go. What are we doing? Yes, that. Oh, I want to do this stuff for you too. Something like this. Yes, indeed. We're getting there. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Fuck. Where are they? No. No, I can't seem to find my shit. What the fuck? Oh, we'll find it one way or another. Yeah, fuck off. Oh, wait, remember this? Wait a minute.
Hey, Mom, I don't want to fight anymore. Hey, oh, I would never touch your dolls. Hey, Mom, come here. Come here for a second, Mom. I want to talk to you for a second, Mom. Remember this, okay? Remember this.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to show you something.
That's right. Oh, gee, how long ago was that? Wait, let me see. Oh, that was, now let me see how long ago was that. Yeah, July 29th, 2025.
Remember that? The Holy Grail. The Holy Grail. That's right. That's right. That is correct. Hmm. Mr. Kohlberger, what would you say?
What would you say or do?
I wouldn't talk at all. I'd just start tearing up,
Pounding on him?
pounding, yeah.
I get it. If that was my daughter, I'd do the same thing too.
Yeah, that guy has it coming. He's got it, and word is it's coming.
He's not going to make it to be an old man in prison. I mean, eventually he's going to get out of his little protective custody and requesting his vegan meals and all that good stuff.
Jim Pop's going to be a pop of some sort, and he picked on a small community. You thought we were a bunch of idiots. He came from the city. He came out here, and I've heard about his research paper that he did on the community, because there was another murder in there, and they never caught him. So he went there. He thought he had the right place. He picked them, and he's going to find out. He's going to find out if they're the right community or not.
Oh, okay.
And well, I'm so sorry for your loss. I couldn't imagine. I've got a daughter, Annika. She's
Annika.
Stepdaughter. I mean, I couldn't imagine. She was college age when all this went down. She was in college.
What school? Arizona. Wow, that's a really good one too.
So yeah. I mean,
Breeze down to Baylor. I think they play against Arizona. Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, I couldn't imagine. And yeah, you exercised, frankly, a lot of restraint.
In my head, I was doing all kinds of stuff.
I know, but it was not worth it. No.
Yeah. I was like,
you can do more good now.
Yeah,
than
and
you
that's
ever
what
could
we
do
got
by
to do.
jumping the railing and taking a couple of cracks at it.
Exactly.
I understand you wanted to, and you're
I
justified
had
in
some
doing it.
crazy ones. I mean, I had like drones and all kinds of things. I was like, but that's what it takes you to when you see things not being done, and you're like just being a victim. It just sucks. It's just hell to go through. And I'm glad it's over. I'm glad that we got to him, and the community rallied, and everyone demanded, that we got answers, and we got them. And it was a shared responsibility. We had the FBI coming in there. We had private labs coming in there. We had multiple states. It was a beautiful thing in the big picture of how they responded, and we got to the truth. But it was very difficult, and that's why our organization is taking the worst moments of that and saying, could we take a case that was abandoned because IGG didn't exist at the time and go
Oh God. Okay. I can't listen to that anymore. Oh God. Oh God. What the fuck. Oh dear.
Something like that. Doesn't appear that way. I agree. Yeah. Competition. All right. All right. All right. Oscillating between two things. Oh no! Oh no!
Wait, what is this place? No, wait, get me out of here! No, hey, stop!
Hey, I love you. Oh my God. This is John. All right, hang on. Oh dear. Do you want me voting live again? Oh my God. All right, bubbly. Consider. Unless, hey, what do you guys want to talk about? Boy. He failed.
He failed. And I've had to tell that to clients oftentimes, like, dude, I get it. You want to live this OG lifestyle, gangster, selling drugs, all that good stuff. I was his attorney. I'd be like,
highly doubt
better
it.
take a look at it because the jury's going to look at it. How do you think the jury's going to take a look at all these photographs? Boom. Here, take a look at this one. Take a look at this one. How do you think the jury's going to look at that? Ooh, that's not good, right? Yeah. And we're not talking one murder. We're talking 4. Like, they're going to give you the death penalty. So you need to decide. Do you want to, potentially live?
So what?
Or have the possibility of the death penalty?
Death penalty, baby.
Which always surprises me, right?
Yeah, it'll surprise you.
Freaking true.
Oh dear. I hate MSM Shills. I fucking hate him. I fucking hate him with all my passion. Yeah, I'm gonna do this for you. These people are maggots. Yeah. Hang on. Okay. Yes, let's see. Uh-huh. There are currently 8 people on death row in Idaho. According to the Idaho official records, there are 7 men who are currently incarcerated under a sentence of death. Oh, I'm sorry. This is for Sluggo and the Shills and the Schmucks and the double Schmucks. I'm the greatest. But anyway, oh yeah, he was so worried about the death penalty, guys. There are currently 8 people on death row in Idaho. 8. 7 males, right? And 1 female. Right? Longest serving inmate. Thomas Creech is Idaho's longest serving death row inmate, prisoner, having been originally sentenced over 4 decades ago in 1983. A heavily publicized execution attempt for Creech was halted after medical teams were unable to establish an IV line. Yeah. Right. So anyway, I don't think I'm worried about being put to death anytime soon. Especially when Idaho's last attempt ended in a botched attempted execution. Yes, it ended in a botched execution because they couldn't get an IV line in this guy's arm. See? I'm not really worried about being put to death in Idaho anytime fucking soon, my loves. So what? And by the way, if I happen to get the death penalty, well, guess what? That makes me number fucking 9 on the list. 9. 8 people are still ahead of me, and they haven't been able to put one to death. It's been over 40 years since the last one. I think I'm going to be okay. Ha! There you go, schmuckos. Double schmuckos. Yeah, so much for that argument. Oh, he was worried about the death penalty. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm going to be 95 years old by the time I'm even worrying about this. Fuck yeah. That is the truth. Idaho and Steve G and all you other little fucking rats out there that you have no idea what you're talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about. None. Do you think Michael Myers is going to give a shit about being the 9th person on death row behind 8 other people? He's going to live to 125 years old. Seriously. Fucking the double schmucks. Well, I'm a defense attorney. I've been a defense attorney for 25 years. But I'm still a double schmuck. I think that kind of person had enough chasing ambulances. I think that's what his problem. I think he was done chasing ambulances and decided, you know what, I'm going to go on I'm going to make a YouTube fucking fortune, whatever. Maybe so, satire, but, in this particular case, it's not a deterrent. It's not a deterrent. Look, it's not a deterrent. Michael Myers doesn't care. very simple. Some other reason why. So it has to be. I mean, I hate taking these degrees because it gets so fucked up then, guys. Which is what I hate because, pleading guilty really, hamstrings you. So you plead guilty, right? And that really fucking hamstrings you into certain scenarios which are not good. So it's a pain in the fucking ass, I'll tell you what. Mm-hmm. I hate doing it. That is true, CB. That is true. It's always this. Well, why? Right? And then it's like, huh? Why? Well, I hate doing that. Anyway. See, the problem with that schmuck is the Crime Talk or whatever the fuck his channel is. We already said this. The problem with his channel, at least with this live is, it doesn't matter what you're going to call in and say to him. He's already gonna throw you the mainstream media narrative. He's gonna refer back to that, and that's all he's going to do. So it doesn't matter what you call in and say to him. That's why he's a schmuck. So I don't know why people are even bothering. I don't know. It's just that is his premise to begin with. So he's not, he's doing this Charlie Kirk kind of shit. Yeah, prove me wrong. I'm God. Jesus is the Savior. Prove me wrong. That kind of fucking nonsense shit. That's the same with this fucking schmuck's doing. Well, call in and prove me wrong that Brian Koberger's not. Prove me wrong. Fuck you, man. You're going to follow what the evil Santa Claus told you to follow. You're going to follow. So what's the point of calling in your stupid fucking show, you schmuck? Right? So it's so dumb to me. So, idiot. No, anyway, I would not hire him as my defense attorney. Just saying. If I had money, I would not hire him. No. I'd be too scared. You're going to pull a fast one on me at the very end. You cock. That's what you are. Little slimy little prick. Yeah. Fuck you. Hey, CB, you know what? Fuck you. CB. It was. It was the boogeyman. Actually. Hey, CB. It was. Trust me.
What's the boogeyman?
As a matter of fact, it was.
Alright. You wanted fun and games? Well, guess what? You got 'em. You alright, Mrs. John? You ready? Oh, God. Here we are.
It's me.
Oh my
Roger,
god.
fucking cry me a river.
Oh my god. Mrs. John, what is this? Oh my god.
I had to remind everyone who the original rough and ready dwarf champion was.
Oh, I
fucking
can't
started
wait.
this shit. I don't care about your hometown.
Oh, look at
I'm just gonna
him.
do that greater when I knock you out.
Holy shit. Mrs. John, what is this shit? It's dwarf fighting, Mrs. John. Dwarf fighting. Oh my god. Look at this. Holy shit. Oh my god. Master Nature. Mrs. John. Are you fucking for real? You talk about the bell tower. Holy fucking ball. If that shit came out of the fucking Delta, guess what happened to it? We'd plant it in the fucking garden. Like a big fucking carrot.
I knew. Whether it's kiwi, pear, raspberry,
prick.
or a peach on the beach.
It's Smitch the doorman, but you already fucking knew that.
What?
It's Smitch the doorman, but you already. Round two.
Oh my god. My god, Master Nature. What is this shit? You got little people fighting each other and shit. Crazy shit. Hey, all's fair in love and war. Bread and circus, baby. Bread and circus. Let him eat cake. Remember, in Rome, people were being eaten by tigers and lions. Not that long ago. Round two. And then, yeah, you're right. And then instead of hiring a little like dwarf ring girl with the scorecards, right? They hire like the tallest models that you can think of. So like we'll watch that. The ring girls are like 6'4", and the dwarves are like looking up at them like, what the fuck? Like you couldn't hire like dwarf size ring models, you know? Like, what the hell? Seattle Rain. Like, what the fuck? Mrs. John. I mean, think about it. Think about it. It's funny. It's quite interesting. We should watch that. It's funny. You know, and then, hey, listen, Len, this is what happens. Well, I'll show you. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to show you. Because I'm the greatest. I am the magician. Wait a minute. It's going to be something. Whatever that is. Okay. There's no lyrics. No lyrics. No lyrics. Well, whatever. SOS. Welcome, Chrissy X. Ferris. I'm still skeptical. Still skeptical of you. And that last name. SOS. It's a zeitgeist, baby. That's what this is. Little black objects floating around in space. That's right. That's right, that's right. Alien babies. Alien. Bigfoot baby. Goonie goo goo baby. Hey, Goonie goo. Hey, Dylan. Goonie fucking goo goo to you, bitch. And that goes for the fucking Hobbit as well.
I don't know how to dial 911. I have no idea. My fingers stopped working after 4 o'clock in the morning.
Goonie goo goo, baby. Hey, Goonie fucking goo goo. That's right. SOS. SOS, baby. Now you stop pushing me, right, CB? And then I'm gonna go Little House on a Prairie ass on you. Can't get $2.50 an hour. Yeah, well, she put on some weight there, CB. She put on some weight. God damn you all. Oh, really? I see. A Ferris. I see. Now I understand. He didn't happen to wear a 1950 style Davy Crockett hat, did he? That would be really weird if he did that. Ferris. Hey, Chrissy, can you answer this question for me? Did he wear a Davy Crockett kind of hat? From like the 1950s or something like that. I love you. I know it's a weird question, I know, I'm sorry. But, well, I'm Stanley. I can ask weird questions. Like the Wheel of Fortune, Dame Celestine. It's more like the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, come on now. You just fucking never know. That's right. I am. I really am. I mean, as long as you're not dried up, everything should be all right. No, I'm sorry. Hey, CB. Man, CB, come on. You got to tone it down a little bit here with that. All right. Yeah, let's blame it on CB. Sure. Your fault, CB. It's your fault. You should be black. Hey, CB, you should be black. You know that? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Charles comes to me, flickering that candle. Midnight. Wake up in a cold sweat. Wake up in a cold sweat. That candle flickering. Something like that. Let me in. All right. Yeah. I think we should do this thing. We should do this. I think this is good. Yeah, I think this is good. I'll show you. Oh, I think this is healthy and good. I'll show you what I'm talking about. What's the date today? What's the date? Today is the 21st of June, where I am. So here's what we're going to do, my loves. Check this shit out. Watch this. Here's what we're going to do. All right? Today's the 6th. Today's the 21st. We passed the equinox. Did we pass the equinox? Anyway, we'll count it from the 22nd. So, hang on. I'm just writing some stuff right now. Here's what we're doing. June 22nd. And we'll give that to July 21st at midnight, 12 a.m. This is what we're going to do, love. Are you ready? Drum roll, you fucking. Drum roll, please. That's right. Okay, so check this shit out. Oh, you can't see. Can you see it? All right, here's what we're doing now. Here's what we're doing, though. There you go. Can you see that better? No, not really. You're an asshole. All right. June 22nd to July 21st at 12. This is the boundary. This is the boundary. Boundary. After this point, Koberger, fuck you. Silence. So, this is the boundary, right? So 30 days, you got 30 days. If we still encounter silence, then guess what? Fuck you. Okay. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, so 30 days. That's the boundary here. We need boundary. And we can say all the beautiful things and point out all the inconsistencies and all the bullshit and all this and that. But if this person, whoever, whatever, silence 30 days hence more, well, guess what? It doesn't matter then. Whatever happens, happens. Fuck you, my friend. See? Boundary. Good. We need that. Because you and I will go on and on and on and point out all the wonderful bullshit. But guess what? Schmucks like Double Schmucko on Crime Talk, even though they're double schmuckos, they're always going to have the upper hand. And they're always going to point to this. Well, he pled guilty, so go fuck yourself. And they're always going to have the upper hand, which sucks. Because that's all they have to, they're lazy. But the point is, they don't have to do much of anything else. They can say, well, he pled guilty. So now you're already on your back heel, and now you have to think of reasons as to why somebody who didn't do this, would plead guilty. So you are already on your back heel. Not a good position to be in. Not from the get-go. So, and cocksuckers like that, double schmuckos, they already know that. So, anyway, whatever. It's just, it's a real pain in the ass to be on your back heel from the get-go. Yeah, because now the shit that you have to come up with, it's going to be like, well, now you're stretching, and then blah, blah, blah. You're stretching. In reality, you're not, but they're always going to have the higher ground. And that's so infuriating. It's infuriating. Anyway, whatever. But that's why there's boundary and parameter. So, whatever comes out in the next 30 days, fantastic. But if we continue to hear silence from the party in question, well, so what? Don't mean a fucking thing. Don't means nothing. Right? So yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Transmission unstable. Anyway, here you are. Welcome, Tilly. Yes, indeed, Lorraine is welcome. But yeah, I think there has to be a cutoff because, again, we're the greatest adventurers on the face of the planet, right? Yes, we are. So, you jump into holes, we jump into holes. Jump into fucking shit and crevices and fucking corners and whatever we jump into, And we find shit in these things, and it's like, but wait a minute. I bring back all this fucking treasure and gold from the shit I'm going into, in the caves and whatever. I'm bringing back all this gold and treasure, and beautiful emeralds and rubies and diamonds, right? But guess what? But I'm bringing all these treasures out, and it's like, yes, but the object of my treasure hunting doesn't say a fucking word. You can't keep, bringing out beautiful treasure to somebody who's a mute. Just don't do it. We got to keep the treasure for ourselves at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wait a minute. We harvested all this beautiful stuff, right? I think we should keep it for our fucking selves at this point, right? Because the object of our affection is not saying a word. And that is infuriating. Fucking infuriating. Really is when you think about it. How much beautiful gold do you need? Yeah, seriously. That is what's frustrating. We give them the Holy Grail, and yet nothing. And what I'm afraid of is not only do we give them the Grail, we give them the Ark of the Covenant. And guess what? It's still going to be mute. Not say a word. At some point, yes. So anyway, you're right. Don't cast pearls before swine. You're correct. Anyway, 30 days, and guess what? Here comes the gong show. Because after 30 days, I'm going to have to fucking gong you. Okay? You remember the gong show, right? You remember the gong show, Chuck Berry and shit like that. Chuck Berry. Right? Wasn't Chuck... Remember Chuck Barris? Chuck Barris was a CA. Remember, Chuck Barris said he was a spy. Remember that shit? Anyway, I love you. I do. I really love you. Oh, dear. Hang on. Oh, well, I'll tell you what. We'll call that the early show, love. We'll be back. That's the early show. I love you. I think that's a nice early show. It's a nice